Okay, so remember a few weeks ago, Tesla had decided to close its referral program because they were spending too much money on giving out the free supercharging and free cars. But today they have reopened a refreshed version of the referral program, and they are giving out free supercharging and free cars. And if you thought that was the most confusing part of the new referral program, you would be wrong. There are quite a few things that people are still trying to figure out. I have gone through the entire, 4 or 5 paragraphs that they've posted with the rules of the program, and some of the tweets that Elon put out there, as people who are as confused as I am been kind of asking him questions. Not really sure if we have all of the answers, but I'm going to try to navigate through all of them coming up next.
Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric!
Welcome to E4 Electric, your number one source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down there so you don't miss anything moving forward, and become a part of this community. All right, so yeah. Uh, this happened about an hour ago, and I've been going through like everything that I could, the statement itself, the tweets, the other people who are writing an article right now trying to figure this out, and it's just not very clear. Now, let me first summarize by saying, Tesla has just released a $35,000 Model 3, and they said basically in order to achieve that, they've done a few things, right? Laid off some people. They've decided to close a bunch of stores. Not all of them, but some of the non-closed stores are staying open. But because of that, they've just raised the prices on pretty much the entire fleet. And on top of that, they have, of course, closed down the referral program that was kind of wasting a lot of money. And okay, it kind of makes sense. I understand cutting down on expenses, but now they've announced a program that is going to basically, I guess, wasting this money once again. So let me go through a couple of statements. Now, the first statement, by the way, completely blows my mind. It says, "We've heard from our customers that the referral program was one of their favorite reasons to tell their friends about Tesla." I beg to differ. I got to tell you, as a matter of fact, that's a kind of a little bit of insulting to those of us who have been promoting Tesla way before there was a referral program. And even now, with the referral program, I don't think that that's the reason why people promote Tesla. I think people promote Tesla that they genuinely love their cars and want to share this with their friends and want their friends to buy it. And the referral program is kind of just perks, right? So I kind of think that a lot of people might take an issue with this statement, which I think is just not true. Now let's get to the gist of what the referral program is. And here it says, each time a friend purchases a new Tesla using your referral code, you'll both get 1,000 miles of free supercharging. So that on itself is a little weird because 1,000 free miles, as you know, when you supercharge the car, it's not like it's supercharging the miles, it's supercharging your battery, and then it's up to you to see how many miles you can drive on that. So I'm wondering if these are going to be rated miles. I'm assuming that, but those are not 1,000 miles. That probably translates to about 700 to 800 miles because obviously electric cars use more energy on the freeway, and the EPA rating is on the average, and also there's wind. You know that. So that's a little bit. I would have preferred if they would have maybe made a statement about kilowatt hours or something that's more stable for everybody. All right, let's move on. Let's keep reading. Each referral also gives you a chance to win a Founder Series Model Y monthly and a Founder Series Roadster Supercar quarterly, both signed by Elon Musk and Franz. Okay, so this is where it's not very clear. Is it that you're essentially buying a lottery ticket and then there's a raffle, or whoever has the most at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter gets the either Roadster or the Model Y? And that's not very clear. Now, Elon tried to clarify that because people started to ask, and he says, well, so somebody asked, wait, it's not a raffle ticket, it's the most in the month wins, and he says no, it's cumulative. So I don't really know what it is. So it's not a raffle. So I don't get it. So you guys gonna maybe help me out. But so far I haven't seen anybody who figured this out. Then he says, but once you win one of the prizes, referral count resets to 0 and you can't win that prize again. Intent over time is to enable those without massive social media presence to win. Well, first of all, people with massive social media presence will win. I mean, depending how you run this, right? or at least have a better chances of winning. So that's not how to level the playing field. And I guess one of those people, because I own a few Tesla groups on Facebook, and that's where I advertise that code. But on another hand, okay, so when it resets to zero, what happens? Do you keep climbing then, or it just keeps being at zero? Do you continue earning the thousand miles? So I just don't quite understand it, and I don't think a lot of people do either. All right, so let's go back to the quote here. And Tesla owners who already have unlimited supercharging get two chances to win with each referral. Okay, this is where a bigger problem starts and bigger confusion starts. So let me tell you why this is problematic. Before that, and before I forget, really, as I'm getting like really confused and really a headache at this point, this channel and this video is sponsored by Accelerate Auto, the extended warranty for electric cars, the third-party extended warranty for electric cars, so up to 125,000 miles coverage, only $100 deductibles, and if you look in the description of this video, specifically for you guys, my audience, they're issuing a discount code of $100. Make sure to figure out which state you're in. Actually, I'm sure you figured that out, but make sure which form to fill out when you're applying for your quote. Check them out. All right, so back to the statement. Now, it looks like if you already have unlimited supercharging like me, then you get a second chance to get the referral. But I don't know. Does it mean I'm getting an extra lottery ticket? Because I'd like to get the extra 1,000 free supercharging miles because it's just a better, much bigger value. I think that's the lottery ticket. But if it's getting me closer to the total count and the highest count wins, well, that's really unfair to those people who don't have free supercharging because that's of a bigger value. So as you can see, either way, it's kind of unfair because there are two groups here, right? Now, on top of that, what if there are people who actually have two cars, one have unlimited free supercharging and another one a more recent purchase, so therefore, they don't, so, but they have, it's the same account. So do they get an extra chance to win, or do they get the extra 1,000 miles? Because if it's the first one, that's kind of unfair because again, they would probably rather get 1,000 supercharging miles. So as you can see, all of this is very, very confusing. And either way you go, whatever the confusion clears, it sounds like once again, it's not very fair. But what really blows my mind, and this is just a question for Elon, I guess, how is that they just raise the prices literally today and then open up this referral program, which they cut saying how they would have to raise prices to keep the prices down for the $35,000 more version. So are we paying more money for our cars so everybody else can have this referral program? Why not just not do either? Why not keep the prices the same and not have the referral program? I just don't quite get it. And as you guys probably know, I and many people don't believe that this referral program is actually selling more cars than they otherwise would. I think people who want to buy a Tesla will buy a Tesla. I think people who want to tell their friends about Tesla will do that regardless of the rewards, regardless of the free supercharging. And I think Tesla's been wasting their money and time all along. I don't know a single person. I mean, everyone's very grateful for all those toys and prices that they're getting. And some are getting, free roadsters, obviously, and they're grateful as well, I'm sure. But as far as for the Tesla brand and those people who now have to pay more money for the cars, I just don't get it. So maybe you guys in the comment section can explain this to me. I'm hoping there will be more tweets from Elon and clarification, because right now, again, I'm looking at message boards and different publications that are trying to get the articles out. It sounds like everybody is pretty confused. I will keep you guys updated, of course. Other than that, I will see you next time, and remember to stay charged.